Smoked him. Stay on him. It's a big boar. We got a video and we gotta go kill that bear. Close. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It is, I believe, May 6th or 7th from 2021. We're on our very first hunt. We're here hunting black bears. We got here kind of late tonight, but we're super pumped. Lots of green grass. Things are looking good. So we're actually going to get on our backcountry e-bikes right here and hopefully make it up to a glassing point before dark. If not, we'll see some cool country and go from there. But we're really hoping to get up to where we can see a bunch of country and hopefully glass up a bear tonight. So it's our first time ever here in the area and we're excited to be here. If you're new to the channel, make sure to go and subscribe and like this video. Thanks for watching.
All right, here we go. The first hunt off the bikes this year. Stupid pine cones. Check this out. This whole trail filled with pine cones. It's been interesting. I'm looking at a bear right now.
Sure you are.
I'm watching it for like a minute if it hasn't moved. I see lots of bears.
We didn't have much time tonight. We just kind of covered country and glass as we went. Bumped into a few groups of elk. I don't usually get super excited about, I mean I do. I love new gear and stuff like that. But right now I just have to rant and rave a little bit about these backcountry e-bikes. And this is 100% genuine. Like, we got to use them a little bit last year, but we got snowed in on the hunt, so we didn't get to use them as much. We didn't really see what they were capable of, but tonight we came up this steep, I mean, we're on a motorcycle trail, so it's not cheating or anything. Like, we could just buy motorcycles, but these are, and come up here legally. But just for example, like, we covered 2.5, 3 miles tonight, and it felt like no time stopping and glassing. Like, it would have taken us hours to hike up here, and going up these switchbacks, I'm going 10, 11 miles an hour. Just incredible, really. You got to be careful. You got to learn how to ride them, but wear a helmet. But man,
They're silent.
they're silent. We came right up on
Dirt
those
bikes
elk.
are loud.
They had no idea.
They blow everything out, and these are just like dead quiet going all the way in.
Like, seriously, I haven't been this excited about something in a long time. Like, these bikes are a must. If you hunt in the backcountry or utilize these motorcycle trails and things like that, you're crazy not to get one. And if you want to save some money on them, use code Skynic, SKYNIC. Save 300 bucks.
It's a pretty sweet deal.
Like, no kidding, guys. These are unbelievable. I'm pretty jacked right now, if you can't tell. We didn't see a bear tonight, but I don't care. I haven't had this much fun
We're
on the
having
mountain
so much
in a long
fun.
time. So, anyways, enough of that.
All right, let's get back.
We're gonna head back to the truck. So it is day 2. We're hiking in. We're getting off the road system. It's a Saturday, super busy. There's people everywhere. We're gonna hike back into this stuff, into this country, and get up on a high glassing point. And these bears this time of year are way more visible than any other time of year. They're just barely coming out of their dens from hibernation. And the bears' main focus right now is eating and making up for the lack of eating during hibernation. And these bears, most of their diet this time of year consists of really green grass. So we're hoping, there's not a ton of green grass right now. We're hoping we can find little shoots and little parks of green grass and hopefully turn up some bears that are coming out to feed in them. Super fun time of year to be out here. There's deer and elk and animals everywhere, and hopefully a few bears, so let's do it. Couple hours later, and we're finally getting close to where we want to glass. Never seen it before, but hopefully it looks good. We're gonna get up here and glass until dark and hopefully turn up a bear. If not, we'll just head out of here in the dark, and depending on what we see, make a plan for tomorrow.
What you doing?
About to win $50,000.
I won $0, but I got the fast cash bear, so that's a sign for our bear hunt. Definitely gonna kill one now.
I got the wolf.
You got the wolf? And you won $5?
Yep, and I won $5 so
Let's
far.
see it.
Getting rich. All right, guys, well, it is day 3. We are getting our butts kicked. We have yet to see a bear. Didn't think it would be this hard, but we are struggling. We've been covering a lot of country, glassing a lot of great looking stuff, but no luck. So we picked out a trail on Onyx, and looks good. It kind of gets off the beaten path a little bit, and we're gonna take these bikes up there and hopefully glass the rest of the night and maybe turn something up.
This trail, I couldn't make it all the way up. See if Skylar can make it. Don't stop! This is a pretty good looking ridge. We're gonna glass all of this. See if there's a bear out feeding right now. We have a light rainstorm, and things should be up on their feet. We've seen deer and elk up feeding, so if there's bears, they'll be out feeding somewhere, hopefully.
Oh,
what?
I thought I saw a bear on that ridge, but it's a cow elk.
Oh,
Saw it with my naked eye.
saw her moving. Dang it.
It's an elk, and there's a couple deer right there too. Well, we rode those amazing backcountry bikes clear to the top of the world, and you can see a lot of country off both sides too. If we don't see anything tonight, I'd be really surprised, but you never know. And if we don't, we'll probably end up back up here tomorrow or the next day, depending on what happens. Just spotted a chocolate bear, 100% a bear. He's just right over here in a perfect spot, but we're gonna look at him and see what it looks like. See if he's good. I don't see it. You follow the trail and he's just on the opposite hill.
I don't think it's very big.
Beautiful color, but it's
Super pretty.
trying to wait for it to get out from behind a bush, but it looks kind of lanky.
Yeah.
Looks like it might have some big ears.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's just wait for it to turn.
yeah, it's a little young bear.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Beautiful color though. Just mowing that grass down. Yeah, we can't shoot that thing.
So we pulled up the scope on this thing. Sure enough, it's our first confirmed bear of the trip on day 3. It's a beautiful chocolate colored bear, and he just isn't quite big enough. He's just a little guy, but he's still super cool to see. Same ridge as us, just probably 2,000 yards out. But their animals are popping out everywhere tonight. We have groups of elk everywhere. We have deer coming out. We have maybe another bear or a moose we're waiting on, but it's been a crazy night so far and a nice change compared to what things have been. So we're gonna keep putting the glass to work and see if we can turn up a shooter boar. So I just picked up another bear, but it's getting pretty dark. We're probably gonna head back down the trail soon, but it's pretty exciting. We're finally in the bears and it's freaking go time. We're going to come back in here tomorrow. This place looks beautiful. There's just green ridges everywhere and a little bit of burn in between and timber, and it's right at the snow line, just like the perfect bear habitat. Give us an interview.
Go ahead, you spotted it.
Go ahead.
Well, it's day 4. We're back where we were last night. And it's probably like 4 o'clock. And Nicole just spotted the first bear of the night.
Looks like a chocolate.
Looks like a chocolate.
I mean, it is a chocolate, a good sized one.
You can see it with your naked eye.
Yeah, you can, now that you know where it's at. You see it? Something weird's going on with its back leg, though.
Babe, it has a white patch on its chest.
Shut up.
And it's a good bear.
Does not have a white patch.
It does.
That's my dream. Let me see it.
It's a big boar, and he's waddling.
Let me see.
We got a video, and we gotta go kill that bear.
Let me look. Let me look.
You can zoom in more.
That's as far as I can go. Alright guys, we're gonna go after this bear, no doubt. This thing is freaking solid. It's a big bear. Just barely fed out. It's in some gnarly stuff with rocky stuff, rocky knobs and broken timber. And we're gonna go make a move on this bear, see if we can get him. It looks like there's mud or something on his back end. I thought it looked like a mange at first.
Yeah, looks like mud.
But it looks like mud. We've been getting
flat back. It's a big boar.
Broken rain showers all day. So I don't know what it is. Skylar says he has a white patch on his chest, which was my #1 dream bear going in on this hunt.
I think he does.
Big chocolate with a white patch. Did you just make that up?
80% chance it could have been the white dirt under him, but
It's on your phone.
I know where he's at.
Let's take a picture of this.
This is the only river that comes out in there.
Alright, so we watched that bear for another 15 minutes and he's just cruising, working his way across that basin. He even crossed one more. So we're hustling, crossing the bottom and hauling ass up the side where he's at. And gonna go get on a knob and try to intercept him. We're taking a little bit of a gamble right now, trying to get out in front of him. He's working to the right, so we're gonna anticipate that. Come up on a knob that's within 300 or 400 yards of where he's at. So I gotta put this away so I can get up there, but we're hustling to get up there before he's out of here for good. Swirling. One swirling, blowing up slightly.
This country is gnarly. We're trying to get up to that point. Hopefully see him coming out.
We just made it to the knob we were trying to get to. We can almost see right where he was at in the beginning. We're wrapping around this way, and the farther we go, the more it opens up based on where he was at. And we're gonna gain some elevation and pop out over the top, just sneak over slowly. See if we can glass him up. Hopefully he hasn't went too far, and hopefully he's not like in the timber. So we're gonna sneak up here and then sit here and see if we can glass him up. We're close. We're almost within shooting distance though. We could run into him anywhere.
Take your time. Take your time. Solid. Shot over him. Okay, he took off. He shot over him. Just hold on.
How far over?
Quite a ways.
How far?
A foot. Were you solid?
Yeah.
Just get ready for him to come back out somewhere.
Well, had my chance at my dream bear, and I missed. Shot over his back. I'm not quite sure what happened. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty devastated. It went right over his back, and you can see him run back into the timber, and we haven't seen him come out yet, so we think we don't deserve it, but we're gonna be ready for him this time and put a good shot on him if he comes back out.
If you can kill him before he goes behind that boulder. 450. Actually, that boulder doesn't matter, okay. Okay, he's behind the boulder. He's gonna come out to the left. Let me double check the range. Got 450. See him?
You ready?
Yep, take your time. Wait for him to stop. Wait. He's not going anywhere. Wait for him to clear. Okay. Just take your time.
Can you video me?
Nope, I'm working on following him. Smoked him. Stay on him. He definitely has a white patch. Stay on him. If he gets up at all, shoot him again. Shoot him again.
The frickin' bear came back out. We spotted Skylar headed up the hill and found him in front of some boulders. Like somehow he snuck out in front of us. And I waited, took my time. It was like 400 yards at that point, so he had gotten closer. And he stopped broadside. I smoked him, dropped him. He rolls down the hill like going super fast down the hill, stops. I get another one in him and he keeps going down the hill. He's like dragging himself and running down the hill as he's roaring, and
He doesn't know where
I was following him in my scope the whole way trying to get another shot, and he disappears into the timber. And right now he's in the bottom of this thick timber. He's got 2 good shots in him, but he was not dead when I saw him last, so we're gonna have to go in after him before it gets dark. You don't want to mess with a wounded bear, that's for sure. So we're gonna get above him, work our way down slowly from a distance and see if we can find him somewhere in the bottom, hopefully dead.
Okay. Well, we started working along this edge, just looking down into the bottom because we thought he might still be alive somehow. Tough sucker. We'll have to review the footage and see where we hit, but we looked down in the bottom and sure enough, he was down there. He was basically dead, but he was wiggling a little bit and we don't want him to suffer, so Nicole put another shot into him and I think he's done now. So what do you think? Was that like one of the craziest moments of hunting in your life?
Wow.
That was crazy. And now I get to try bear meat that everybody rants and raves about. So we're gonna have
Bear nuggets
rendered bear fat. We're gonna have bear nuggets for dinner. Always heard that bear meat wasn't good, but soon educated ourselves. Haven't tried it yet, but a lot of people swear by it and bottle it and all that. And we're really adamant about eating whatever animals we harvest, so nothing will go to waste. And it's a beautiful time of year to be out here in God's country, in these mountains. There's deer, elk, moose, bears. It's just great times with my best friend. Oh, I'd say.
What?
I told you it was big.
Way. First bear in the books. Pretty stoked.
Yeah, so now we gotta skin this thing and
an adrenaline rush like nothing I've ever had, like watching him roar and run down the hill and roll down the hill. I've never experienced anything like that before. It's like pure terror and adrenaline, and so I'm super thankful for this bear, and we're gonna use every bit of this thing, probably gonna full body mount it and take all of his meat, and I can't even explain like how much this moment means to me.
all right guys, so we just realized that you hadn't really seen this bear, but actually a really big boar.
I mean, look at this thing. For me to not only find this bear on a 4-day hunt, public land, 2 years of hunting before we've got one of these things, I'm just so thankful for this bear and this experience and the challenge of hunting bears this time of year. It's just unlike anything else you can do. So now we're gonna skin him, quarter him out, pack all the meat. Guess what we brought? Last light rope for skinning this bear. How awesome is that going to be?
Yep.
So this thing is a battery pack and a solar charger and a light. So this thing will charge your phone like what, 8 times they said? And it recharges itself with solar. It has a little solar panel on it. It's midnight and we're just barely starting to get the meat loaded up. We've left it out to cool. So we're on the home stretch. Just gotta finish the loadout and we're gonna head down off this mountain. It's late.
Hopefully get to bed by about 1.
Oh, hopefully.
1:30.
It's gonna be a late one. Oh, careful.
Yeah. This is probably top 3, maybe top 5 heaviest packs I've ever had, ever. We're gonna have to go up and over this though. Oh. 1:45 in the morning. Good work.
Our very short hunt just barely came to an end. We got what we were here for, and we're headed home tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have tons of great content coming up, and even more that you can watch that we've already posted. And yeah, dream hunt come true, dream bear. All in all, it's gonna be one of my favorite memories. So until next time.